On Dirt Racing News here at the Fast and Furious Motorsports Show in Bowmanville, Ontario. I'm Greg Kellnan, standing here with the promoter of the Brighton Speedway, Mark Rinaldi. And Mark, you've had a busy off-season making ice at your track. You race all year round.
Yeah, we tried to have two ice events. We got one in, and it was a real good event. It was really successful. Record amount of riders, record amount of attendance. It was a little bit of work to get the ice on the track, but it all came together, and yeah, it was a great event. Great day by everybody. Had fun.
Now, the big news this off-season all around the province was that the World of Outlaw late models are coming to the Brighton Speedway, by far the biggest event you've ever had at the track's history, probably. Talk about how that came to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge news for us. I'm a huge racing fan, not just a promoter, so to have the World Outlaws come to my own track, or our own track, is just sort of a dream come true to us. You know, it actually was Greg Bellier that approached me and said, you know, we should have a World Outlaw event. And I think, as most people know, Chubb Frank and Bub McCool came out last year and did a little race against some of our own locals. And after that, you know, Chubb said, you know, you could have a World Outlaw race here, and that got Greg thinking. And so Greg approached me, and we decided to partner up on events on it. So we knew they were coming up here for Northern Swing anyways, because Cornwall was going to renew. So we approached them, and we picked a date, and everybody agreed to it, and away you go.
Now, for the big event, obviously, tickets are available and online as well for that event, and plenty of good seats, but they're going to go fast.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually had tremendous response already. You know, tickets have been on sale for I think just under a month, and you know, already the top row is pretty much 100% sold out on the one side, the top couple of rows, and on the south side they're going quick as well. So tickets are definitely going fast. We expect it to really pick up the closer we get to race season. Yeah, people can go to our website, www.brightonspeedway.com, or call us right at the track, or they can go through the World Outlaws website, all to pick your seats and order your tickets, and they can either be mailed to you, or you can pick them up the day of the event at the will call window.
Now, on top of the World of Outlaws, obviously, you got an action-packed season. Talk about some of the other big events. Obviously, the Southern Ontario Sprints are back, and you've got Apple Fest weekend, which is also big as well. Yeah,
the SOS, I mean, they've been a sort of a stronghold at our facility since their second year in existence, and I think they've been around 15 years now. So 6 times again this year, once a month, except for September. We do them twice, for Labor Day, Saturday and Sunday. Looking forward to that again. The championship will be held at Brighton once again, so we get to crown the champion. And yeah, no, SOS dates are always big for us. Apple Fest, making it even a little bigger and a little better this year, adding the Canadian National Mod Light Championship to it, as well as the 358 is a dirt car series race event. The Sportsman is a dirt car series race on Friday night, along with all our regular classes. It's just a great weekend. A lot of people come there just to have a good time and watch some great races. So the campground is full out back, and the stands are usually pretty packed, and we're really excited to be having such big events and marquee events at Brighton. So
now, obviously, a lot of talk goes towards these big events, but your regular Saturday night show has really progressed over the last few years, and the late models have been a big part of that. Talk about, for the fans, on a regular Saturday night, what to expect and what they can see if they just want to swing down, maybe not come when it's a big event, what they would see on a regular Saturday night.
You know, yeah, we put a lot of work into it. We work hard every week just to try and make sure that it's all about entertainment, you know, keeping the fans happy, putting on a good show. Our drivers are on board with that. They keep the show moving. You know, we do what we can, and it's really paid off. You know, drivers, fans, everything, the numbers are up. So run late models on a weekly basis. They put on a great show. We're getting 18 to 20 of them, sometimes over that on a weekly basis. The 358 modifieds, or sorry, the Canadian modifieds, we get, we're up to 18, 19, 20 of those every week. Street Stocks is a good show, and 4 cylinders, I think we have some of the best 4-cylinder racing in the province, 2 and 3 wide, usually 20 to 24 cars. So we got a good full program, 4 or 5 classes at the most every night. Usually a novelty class here and there with school buses and minivans and stuff like that. But yeah, we put on a good, well-rounded program, I feel, and we'll continue to work on that. We're never happy with what we have. We're always trying to make it better.
Right. Now, last year, the big news was you had Rick Mercer come to the track. Talk about that. Looked like a lot of fun to have Rick there. He seems like a very jovial guy.
Yeah, no, Rick was great. he was funny. The group of guys that we put him with to sort of, because I was running the event, so we put him with a group of guys to help, and they all just clicked. And then him and Chad, who were riding around in the van, it just worked. Like none of it was scripted or anything like that. And I think anybody that saw it would have agreed that it was a great show. And you can still see it online. Just Google Rick Mercer Trailer Race, and it'll come up. And we'd love to have him back. You know, he actually did 2 events that day, but they only aired the 1 event. And you know, they always said that they may show up for another day too, because they had so much fun.
Well, there you go. That's Mark Rinaldi, the promoter of the Brighton Speedway here at the Fast and Furious Motorsports Show in Bowmanville, Ontario. I'm Greg Kellnan, and we've got you covered on dirt.